Last week, Uganda Breweries released a report showing that sorghum farmers in northeastern Uganda had collected up to 38 billion shillings in the financial year 2023-2024. Now, the income was drawn from sales of grain used as raw material in the processing of beer. The brewery is currently supporting some 35,000 farmers with seed and other inputs, which has resulted in an increase in yields of about per acre of 1.7 tons. Now, Joseph Kawuki, the company's chief agronomist, says this year alone prices had stabilized despite middlemen distorting the market. Tonight, Joseph Kawuki shares with us how this program has been running. Good evening to you, Joseph, and thank you for joining us.
Good evening. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
I'm glad to be hosted today.
We are happy to have you.
Great.
So let us start with this program. Talk to us about it. How does it work? Okay,
the Farm for Success program has been at Uganda Breweries for over 30 years, and it supports the brewery to source the local raw materials from within the boundaries of Uganda. And here we are talking about barley, sorghum and maize, although previously we have also used rice and cassava.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so how did it start, and what are some of the areas that it covers?
Okay, the program started in the late 80s when the new government had come to power. There was no forex to buy the raw materials, therefore the only option was to grow the materials within the boundaries. But as the economy stabilized, now it moved from lack of forex to how do we make sure that the money that buys these raw materials is spent within the economy, and it remains within the economy. Therefore, it has been going strong, and at least now we are very sure that 95% of the raw materials that are used in the brewing processes at Uganda Breweries are sourced from within the borders of Uganda.
Okay.
Therefore, we do our very best to share the value, to put some income into the farmer's pocket instead of importing the raw materials.
Okay.
And from the look of things, by 2030, we'll be sourcing the raw materials 100% from within the borders of Uganda.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so now this program has targeted, or you are targeting, about 35,000 farmers. Do you have any specific examples of how this program is changing the livelihoods of these farmers?
Yeah. In 2011, for example, we are sourcing less than 5,000 tons of raw materials. Today we have grown to over 20,000. You can imagine more than 4 folds. We are working with the 3,500 farmers. Today we are working with the 35,000. And the beauty with this program, for every one grain that we have managed to bring in for brewing purposes, another grain has gone either to support food safety or to support the food industry. And in the process, finally, we pay 35 billion to the farmers, but another 35 billion, the farmers will get it by selling to other sources, for example, the animal sector, and other brewers in the region. At least we are sure that farmers will not go hungry. Okay.
Yeah. And so we also like to know, is this program open to any sorghum farmer? And for those that have not yet joined the program, what is the criteria they can, use or they can follow to be a part of it?
Okay. We're on social media. If you go to the Uganda website, Uganda Breweries website, we have our contacts there. But in the territories where we operate from, we use the local leaders for mobilization purposes, and that is why we are here, so that people get to know what Uganda Breweries is doing with the farming communities, so we can be approached. You can reach our headquarters at Port Beruzira. Yeah. And we are available.
So it is open to all the farmers?
It is open to as many farmers as possible. And just like every day we are looking for consumers of our products, we are also looking out for farmers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are some of the challenges that you have encountered when trying to get these 35,000 farmers into this program?
Okay. Just like I highlighted earlier, competition. All the regional brewers, they are in Uganda, looking for the same grain that we have supported the farmer to grow. And in the process of coming to look for our grain, maybe we should use the word poaching. They come with higher prices. They distort the agreement that we had with the farmer. And in the process, it becomes expensive. Given the experience that we have, because we have been in this industry for long, we have designed measures to mitigate against such price escalations. But yeah.
Okay. And so among other challenges, you did say that there is a problem of the middlemen distorting the market. Yeah. And so how are you dealing with them? How are you dealing with, avoiding their disruptions and also realizing or looking to see that the market does stabilize for these sorghum products? Okay.
There have been several interventions. We have supported the farmers with the technology so that we increase productivity at the farm. We have deployed better seed, improved seed varieties. You can imagine 1 year ago, farmers were getting a ton from every acre. Today they are getting almost double. Therefore, we'll have enough crop for ourselves, and then the poachers will also have something that will remain with them. There are also other challenges that we have. We have challenges with the birds. They devastate the sorghum fields that much. That is why we are mainly concentrating in the north and east, where we have less birds. Then also on the quality front, we have deployed threshers to reduce on the drudgery farmers go through when they are threshing the sorghum using manual methods of beating. And we have also deployed a digital solution so that we can easily deal with challenges that the farmers are experiencing. Yeah.
All right, so despite all these challenges, you've been able to hit up to 38 billion shillings this year. What are some of the projections that you have for, the following years, in also these other challenges remaining constant?
Actually, the demand for this raw material is growing at about 8%. And you can imagine our target is that we source everything from within the boundaries of Uganda. And every day we are doing our best to innovate, bring new products on the market. Therefore, by 2030, we anticipate to be hitting about 75 billion going to the farming households.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Joseph Kawuki, for joining us. He is the Uganda Breweries Chief Agronomist, and he's here to talk about the good work that they are doing with the sorghum farmers in different parts of the country. We do appreciate him for sharing those insights.